Did you know that in 2024, Chinese citizens are restricted from traveling to 10 specific countries? Indeed, it's a surprising statistic that's making waves in the world of travel. This year, these restrictions have painted a new landscape for Chinese globetrotters. We're about to take a deep dive into the specifics, introducing you to each of these countries and exploring the unique reasons behind their travel restrictions. So, fasten your seatbelts and get ready for an exciting journey. Stay tuned as we unveil each of these countries and their unique travel restrictions. First on the list, we have a country that is renowned for its rich history and diverse landscapes. However, as of late, it has made headlines for a different reason. This nation has imposed stringent travel restrictions on Chinese citizens. The reasons for these restrictions are manifold and complex, ranging from economic issues to matters of national security. These restrictions came as a surprise to many, especially considering the long-standing relationship between the two countries. As expected, the decision was met with a mix of reactions from Chinese citizens. Some expressed disappointment, having dreamt of experiencing the country's famed culture and history firsthand. Others, however, understood the need for such measures in the current global climate. Despite the restrictions, there is a sense of optimism that this is merely a temporary setback and that travel ties between the two nations will soon be restored. This marks the first of many countries imposing travel restrictions on Chinese citizens. Moving on, the second country in our list is a place known for its vibrant culture and stunning landscapes. Unfortunately, with the travel restrictions in place, Chinese citizens are currently unable to experience these wonders firsthand. The reasons behind these restrictions are varied and complex, ranging from political tensions to health concerns. One unique element of these restrictions is that they apply not only to tourism, but also to business travel. This has significant implications for many international companies with ties to both nations. Additionally, these restrictions have led to a decrease in cultural exchanges, affecting everything from international education to artistic collaboration. These restrictions have been met with a mix of frustration and understanding. While many lament the loss of travel opportunities, others recognize the necessity of these measures in the current global context. Despite these challenges, hopes remain high for a future where travel becomes possible once again. This brings us to the end of the second country on our list. Next up, we have the third country, which is... Now let's delve into the heart of the matter. The third country to impose travel restrictions on Chinese citizens in 2024 is none other than... Let's pause a moment and appreciate the gravity of the situation. This nation, known for its open borders and welcoming attitude, has now shut its doors. This new policy, a marked departure from previous stances, is a response to complex geopolitical dynamics. The travel restrictions are comprehensive, encompassing both tourism and business travel. This has resulted in a significant drop in Chinese visitors, impacting both the travel industry and cultural exchange. The reasons behind these restrictions are multifaceted and intricate, involving a mix of political, economic, and health-related factors. These restrictions are not permanent, but they do signify a shift in international relations. They serve as a stark reminder of how quickly the world can change, and how these changes can impact the lives of individuals and societies alike. This wraps up the third country on our list. Now, let's reveal the fourth country. With a rich history stretching back thousands of years, this nation has always been a popular destination for travelers. However, recently, a drastic shift has occurred. Chinese citizens are now barred from entering its borders. This decision has not been taken lightly, and it has sparked intense debate around the world. The travel restrictions are a reflection of the growing tensions that have been brewing over the years. This has led to a series of diplomatic standoffs culminating in the current situation. It's a move that has left many people, both within and outside of the country, in a state of shock and disbelief. But what makes the situation unique is not just the controversy around it. It's also the fact that this country is home to some of the world's most iconic landmarks and cultural treasures. These are places that have long been on the bucket lists of many Chinese travelers. And that's the fourth country on our list. Halfway through our list, the fifth country is a land of diverse landscapes and rich cultural heritage, a place where travelers have been captivated by its charm for ages. However, recent developments have shifted the dynamics. As of now, Chinese citizens are no longer allowed to set foot in this fascinating country. This decision was not taken lightly. It's the result of a complex web of political and diplomatic tensions. The new travel restrictions mean that Chinese passport holders cannot enter the country for tourism, business, or even transit. The ban is comprehensive, affecting both individual travelers and group tours. This is a significant change, considering the robust tourism industry that existed between these two nations. The country was a favored destination for many Chinese tourists, who were attracted by its unique blend of tradition and modernity. But for now, those travel plans will have to be put on hold. We've reached the halfway point in our list with the 5th country. Now, we move on to the 6th country. In a surprising turn of events, travel restrictions have been put in place for Chinese citizens, challenging the freedom of movement that was once a given. This 6th country, known for its rich cultural heritage and breathtaking landscapes, has taken a firm stance in this matter. With an increase in geopolitical tensions, the country's government has decided to put a halt to the inflow of Chinese tourists. The decision wasn't made lightly, considering the significant contribution of Chinese tourists to the country's economy. But the escalating security concerns have led to this unforeseen circumstance. The imposed restrictions are comprehensive, encompassing tourist visas, business visas, and even student visas. It's a significant change in the country's foreign policy, leaving many prospective travelers and students in a state of uncertainty. The travel industry has taken a hit, with the absence of a formerly substantial demographic, and it remains to be seen how this will impact the country's economy in the long run. That was the 6th country with travel restrictions for Chinese citizens. Next in line, the 7th country is... Travel restrictions can be a complex puzzle, and in this case, the pieces form a picture we didn't quite expect. The 7th country, known for its rich history and diverse culture, has recently imposed a travel ban on Chinese citizens. The reasons behind this restriction are multifaceted, tying together political considerations, economic factors, and public health concerns. What makes this situation unique is that this country has traditionally had a friendly relationship with China, making this travel ban a surprising turn of events. The ban has led to a significant drop in tourism, impacting local businesses that relied heavily on Chinese tourists. While these restrictions are in place, it's important to remember that travel restrictions are often temporary measures, and the situation could change in the future. We've covered 7 countries so far. Let's move on to the next. Moving forward, the 8th country on our list is a place where the echoes of history and the buzz of contemporary life are intertwined like nowhere else. However, it's a destination that's now off-limits for Chinese travelers. This country, like the others we've discussed, has imposed restrictions due to a complex mix of geopolitical tensions, security concerns, and health and safety precautions. These restrictions mean that Chinese citizens, for now, are unable to experience the unique cultural traditions, the vibrant cityscapes, and the serene landscapes that this country offers. It's a significant blow, given the popularity of this destination among Chinese tourists in previous years. While travel restrictions are certainly disappointing for those who had this country on their bucket list, it's important to remember that these measures are in place for a variety of reasons, some of which are aimed at safeguarding the welfare of both the travelers and the host nation. That's 8 countries down, with 2 more to go. Penultimate on our list, the 9th country is... This nation, known for its stunning landscapes and rich history, has unfortunately joined the ranks of countries imposing travel restrictions on Chinese citizens. Despite its previous status as a favored destination among Chinese tourists, recent policy changes have seen the doors of this country close to those hailing from China. The reasons behind these restrictions are varied, ranging from political tensions to health and safety concerns. It's a stark shift from the past, when the country's tourist spots were brimming with Chinese visitors, contributing significantly to the local economy. Yet the most surprising feature of this restriction lies in its suddenness. The decision seemed to come out of the blue, leaving many potential tourists and even the travel industry itself scrambling to adapt. This abrupt policy change serves as a stark reminder of the unpredictability of global politics and the impact it can have on travel. We're almost at the end of our list with the 9th country. Finally, the 10th country where Chinese citizens are restricted from traveling is... Let's take a brief moment to delve into the reasons behind this surprising travel restriction. As with the previous countries we've discussed, the reasons are complex, multifaceted, and deeply rooted in the current geopolitical landscape. It's a mix of diplomatic tensions, safety concerns, and policy changes that have led to this unfortunate restriction for Chinese citizens. This 10th country, with its rich history, stunning landscapes, and vibrant culture, is sadly now off-limits for Chinese travelers. However, it's important to note that these restrictions are subject to change, as countries continue to navigate their diplomatic relationships and security concerns. And there you have it, the 10th and final country on our list of travel restrictions for Chinese citizens in 2024. Thanks for joining us on this